Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, November 19th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I look beyond the power of the outer illusion and learn the power of using my own illusion. Happy Pluto Shift Signs Day. Wow. This is a cosmic shift. I think I said this in yesterday's scope, but it always bears repeating. While Pluto may not be considered a planet by everybody, anybody who has gone through a Pluto transit consciously knows that Pluto is a planet and knows it packs a punch. And chances are, if you have been paying attention, you have been feeling this shift. Now, it's interesting because the book in front of me says that Pluto's going to shift at 12:28 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. The chart in front of me I have for 5 a.m. Eastern time, and that has Pluto having shifted. I will tell you energetically, I feel it. Energetically, to me, Pluto has already made that shift. Like, I am feeling it's hitting my third house. I'm like, oh, yes, I feel it. So let's hope that Pluto can bring some really good insight. Pluto transits take a long time. It's a variant amount of years that it takes to move through. It has been in Capricorn since 2008. Before that, thank you, universe. I remembered my dates, something I could never do in history class, right? Before that, it moved into Sagittarius in 1995. I didn't look beyond that because that was enough. So it takes a varying amount of time. We are going to have Pluto hanging out in Aquarius until 2044. It's a long time, so get used to these energies. And it's going to be so interesting. So every astro thing that happens kind of builds on top of the other, right? So we're moving from this Capricorn era where Pluto takes its energy of destruction, recreation, transformation, empowerment from the energy of Capricorn, which is this earth solid thing, and it represents government and rules and the structures of things. We take that and we move it into Aquarius. Aquarius, even though it has aqua in its name, Aquarius is air. And so it's a very different energy. So we go from this solid state into an air state, into an energetic state. To me, the number one thing to pay attention to with Pluto in Aquarius is the vibrational nature of things. I think that we are being asked to empower our understanding of the vibrational world. Now, up until now, everything, all the signs from Aries to Capricorn really do kind of dwell in more tangible things. Although Sagittarius is like, I will be in philosophy. It's still more tangible. It's still mental. Aquarius is like, okay, let's go somewhere completely different. Let's tap into the vibrational energetic layers of things. It's not to say there aren't some physical things in here to look at, but to me, this is the number one. And I mentioned again what my friend said, and it just was such a yes moment when she said it that I want to repeat it again. And what she said is, learning to recognize that the actions of things can't overcome the vibrational nature of things, that we have to be cognizant of the vibrational nature of things in addition to the physical and the action side of things. Pluto is asking us to empower that. Now, Aquarius is an interesting energy. I do want to remind all of us of 2020 when we had Saturn leaving the sign of Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. Saturn is definitely a change maker, but it's no Pluto. Don't tell Saturn I said that. Don't tell Saturn I said that. Saturn does its own work. This is Pluto's genre, true transformation. So we got a little taste of it in 2020, right? Here we go, the 2025 version. There are some things I think we need to recognize about the Aquarius energy. Aquarius energy is like a sign of community, calling in the unity of community and friendship and looking out for one another. And Aquarius is the sign of the rebel. Aquarius knows that we are all individuals and being so have individual paths, and being so have individual vibrations, and some things vibrate and mesh with us and some things don't. And one of the challenges I see when we look back at 2020 is trying to put the same band-aid on everybody. And I think that's something we have to be really aware of 2025, 2024, 2025 to 2044, that the same band-aid doesn't necessarily work for everybody because we are individuals, and that we can have community and unity as we each embrace our individual selves. That's such an important thing with age of Aquarius energy, Pluto in Aquarius energy, any Aquarius energy. Otherwise, the rebellions will get big. It will get really big, and that's part of the energy of Aquarius. Aquarius is such an interesting planet, or sign. It's ruled by Saturn, so it has like some of that structural stuff of Saturn, but then it's also co-ruled by Uranus, and Uranus is like, throw the structure out the window, just do it our own way. So we're going to be working with those energies. I think that we're going to see a lot of advancement in technology. This includes AI energy, and this again is where we need to be really aware of the Pluto, because with Pluto can be the empowerment, but we can also see the shadow, the darkness of things, and it's really important. This is why we want to tune into the vibrational nature, because sometimes things can look so warm and shiny, and then you find it's dark underbelly. And when we tune into the vibrational nature of things, we're more likely to feel that dark underbelly, so we're not surprised. What pops into my mind is somebody posted a video where this beautiful woman has been amassing so many followers. And then she's like, surprise, I am AI. You know, that's just one little tip of the iceberg of what we will experience with Pluto in Aquarius. So again, what I think that we need to focus on individually, and we will explore this as it unfolds, is tuning into the vibrational nature of anything. Everything has a vibrational nature. I have a vibrational nature. You have a vibrational nature. Your cat has a vibrational nature. Your stone has a vibrational nature. The plant behind me, the art behind me, everything has some level of a vibrational signature to be aware of. And if you start paying attention to that and attuning to yourself to it, you will start to recognize it. I think recognizing who we are as an individual and whether we resonate, that's a vibrational word, whether we are resonant with something or whether we are not, is really important in and through this energy to empower. I think that it's a good time to empower community and empower. You don't have a rainbow with all red, right? Empower the spectrum of community. In true community, we have so many different individuals that can make a beautiful whole together, and we want to empower that with Pluto in Aquarius. What I think we want to be aware of is where it's like, well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. No, we know that. We know that the goose and the gander are very different, right? And often need different things, and that one band-aid approach is not going to fix everything and everyone. I think we want to be really aware of our soul and technology and how they engage and interact. And again, all of this is in the name of empowerment, but Pluto will show us the ugly side of Aquarius. And so just be aware of that as well. Is there anything else that feels like I should say right now? We're going to explore this further as we dig in. I'm going to leave it there for now with this. Let's look at the other astro for the day. Now, Pluto, like I said, what time is it moving in? This says 12:28. My chart in front of me says that it already will have moved in, and I feel it already. And again, I say astrology is kind of a little bit more fluid than like a stark line of this is when it's in and this is when it's not in. That's my personal opinion. Be grounded today. I know a lot of people are feeling exhausted. A few people mentioned feeling a little plutonic colonic. That energy may continue. Pluto at 0 is going to take a little while. It's going to take till almost the end of the year for it to get past this 0 degree, which is good. We're adjusting to it, but that 0 energy does have a transformational energy to it. So watch where you start to feel the shift. Astrology is a lot less subtle than we think. And when we attune ourselves to it, we really can feel those subtle shifts. Its first connection won't be till tomorrow, Wednesday, when it meets up with the moon in Leo. We'll talk about that then. But today, it's just like, okay, here I am, getting unsettled. Thank you, Pluto. Getting settled, unpacking. It's long stay in Aquarius. The moon in Cancer is doing its work today. It's going to be connecting to Uranus. Happy, happy, joy, joy. So already some triggery energies may come up, bringing up some emotional energies. Again, feel into the vibrational nature of these and see if you can recognize, like, what is this vibration trying to tell you, and how is it helping you heal? How is it helping you empower yourself? We will also have Mercury today connecting to Chiron in a trine. I think we're going to be feeling more sensitive than we even realize with this connection. What I love about this is I feel like I'm infusing the perfect message for this energy, even of Mercury and Chiron connecting, because Chiron in Aries is doing the work to help us embrace our true I am selves. And Aquarius is like, I'm here for that. And Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius is like, let's uncover the truth. So really beautiful energies that are kind of working together, but you may have some little pockets of hurt, some little pockets of reactivity come through, but you may also have some good ahas. Now, Mercury is going retrograde in just a few days, and it's going to come back and meet up with Chiron again. So this is just the first pass. Don't worry. We'll get through that. Cards here or there. Here. I got a new deck that I ordered off of Kickstarter, the Beasties Oracle. And I was like, for these next few days until we shift into Sagittarius, I want to pull some beasties. And I pulled the perfect card, but I do want to give a shout out to Rage Create. They had their warehouse in North Carolina, and they got hit, and I'm amazed that I got this deck as soon as I did. So thank you. Now, I pulled the egg. Love this card. Love the 11, and I love even more what it says. It feels so aligned with Pluto and Aquarius, so I'm gonna go through and read it. I know this is long scope. Stick with it, because this is good. This is worth it. Egg gifts you new beginnings and the gift of invention. Your core is fluid and filled with mysteries that will soon hatch into a unique physical experience. The source of all light is incubating within you, safeguarded until it is ready to emerge and flow into the world. In this gestation period, you must allow old constructs of yourself to die. Hello, Pluto in Capricorn. So that the new may come to life. Pluto in Aquarius. This is a time to sever all attachments to past versions of yourself and your projects, to bring new life into form through the gift of invention and the future and innovation, all keywords for Aquarius energy. To bring new life into form through the gift of invention, you must overcome the shadow of addiction by plunging into complete silence. What's funny about that is the star card in the Osho deck that I always use is the silence card, and the star card is the card of Aquarius. Again, lots of cute little Aquarian keys in here. There is no other way beyond plunging into complete silence, into the egg, into the void, into the womb, until you can sit with your emotions, feel them deeply, feel the vibrational nature of them. Allow them to release. Your new creative empire cannot leave the nest. Only in silence will you realize that nothing external can bring an end to your suffering. Hello. Wow. Look inside for the source of your cravings and struggles, for it is only sanctuary where you can face the addictive qualities that hold you back. The art of contemplation is the heart of the creative process. You can break the egg and shift up an octave into a new world, or remain in the same yolk. The divine feathers of the universe are keeping you warm, and there is nothing you must do but allow it all to happen. As you soften, your ideas and insights will become more vivid and clear. Softening begins by admitting you do not know, and that's okay. And you may never know. Accept the virginal brilliance of your well-being. Inner peace creates the environment for your inventions to manifest. In this state, the less you force, the more productive you become. Meditate. Take a long nap. Do nothing at all. Connect to the vibrational nature of being. They don't say that. That's from me. The silence will turn into the crackling of your eggshell, exploding into life force that is unlike anything this world has ever seen. It says the way. Open the wisdom of the Tao Te Ching to learn about the way as a path of natural harmony and balance. And this will teach you to embrace your fluidity and emerge from your shell with reverence. So, beautiful card. So aligned. So appropriate. Let's take a quick look at these. Be here now, in the presence, connecting into the vibrational nature of things. We are the world. Hello. The spectrum of community and unity working together. And the be here nowness is you in your true essence, doing your part, allowing your creative energy to flow through, and allowing creator energy to flow through as you are receptive to the vibrations. As I'm on my vibrational kick. Last card is laziness, and I am feeling this in this energy. I think there's going to be a lot of like energetic highs and lows as we learn to deal with this frequency of Pluto and Aquarius. This card also reminds us the art of envisioning. The art of vision, and vision's a great word for Aquarius as well, to use your illusion to bring about your dreams to come true. And again, that's a potent part of what we can learn to empower with Pluto in Aquarius. So I know you may be curious about how it affects your sign. I am going to do a video for my patron group. I may have already done one that I might pull up, but I might do another one. Who knows? We'll see. But you can find that. I will be posting that in my patron group at some point. And you can always book a reading if you want to dig in a little deeper. So besides all that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And remember who you are, because you as you are the solution. Namaste.